This week's movie and TV news is bursting with jaw-dropping shakeups, unexpected cancellations, and blockbuster surprises. Get ready for a whirlwind of cinematic twists. A beloved horror franchise sees one project vanish as a new nightmare takes its place, while Jack Reynor leads a new chilling Mummy reboot that promises to be unlike any before. Superman fans get a tantalizing 5-minute preview debuting in Thailand, and the fierce Red Sonja returns with an R-rated bloodier edge. Marvel Avengers are reassembling with a star-studded cast and a jaw-dropping twist featuring Robert Downey Jr., while Black Panther 3 carries the legacy into a bold new era. And don't miss the next chapter of Terror with the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's 2 teaser, alongside Netflix's fresh live-action take on Scooby-Doo. Let's break it all down. Horror fans, brace yourself. Saw 11 has been officially yanked from Lionsgate release calendar, but don't count Jigsaw out just yet. Reports of the franchise's demise might be premature, and Billy the Puppet himself just dropped a chilling tease: the game is never over. Behind the scenes, there's been inter-squabbling between producers in the studio, stalling the project at a managerial level. Writer Patrick Melton insists it's not a creative issue, teasing a very timely story that deserves to see the light of day. Given Saw's history of cutting deep into real-world issues, Saw 6 tackled health insurance corruption, eerily relevant again. Fans are on edge about what this new installment could bring. Meanwhile, horror-thirsty audiences won't be left empty-handed. The Strangers Chapter 2 now takes over Saw 11's September 26th release date, promising pure nightmare fuel. With Madeline Pitech returning and a terrifying new chapter in the works, this relaunch is set to shake things up. So, is Saw 11 gone for good? Not likely. With over $1 billion in box office terror under its belt, this franchise isn't about to stay buried. Stay tuned, Jigsaw always has another trick up his sleeve. Jack Reynor has officially joined the undead. The Irish actor is set to lead Lee Cronin's upcoming reimagining of The Mummy, a horror-driven take that promises to unearth something far darker than previous adaptations. While plot details are still wrapped up tighter than an ancient sarcophagus, Reynor will reportedly play a husband and father who finds himself tangled in terrifying supernatural forces. Given Cronin's track record, expect this mummy to deliver pure nightmare fuel. New Line Cinema is backing the film, with horror heavyweights Atomic Monster and Blumhouse producing. Cronin's own banner, Doppelgangers, is also on board, making this a horror dream team. Cronin has teased that this mummy will be unlike any mummy movie you've ever laid eyeballs on before, promising to dig deep into something ancient and terrifying. Filming kicks off next week in Ireland, with the resurrection set for April 17th, 2026. With James Wan, Jason Blum, and John Kevill producing, horror fans better prepare, because this mummy isn't just waking up, it's coming for you. Superman fans, get ready. We finally have word on when fresh footage from James Gunn's highly anticipated Superman reboot will drop. The catch? It's debuting exclusively in Thailand. A 5-minute preview is set to be attached to IMAX screenings of a Minecraft movie premiering in Thailand on April 3rd. While details remain under wraps, speculation is running wild. Could this be the film's first opening scene? More likely, we'll get an extended clip mixed with new trailer shots to build hype. For now, it's unclear if this preview will expand to other regions, but let's be honest, if it doesn't, leaks are inevitable. Plus, with Warner Bros. DC Studios presenting at CinemaCon next month, an official worldwide trailer drop could be right around the corner. Starring David Korzenswet as Clark Kent, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, and Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, Superman is shaping up to be a fresh, heartfelt take on the Man of Steel. Gunn himself promises a film packed with epic action, humor, and heart. Mark your calendars. Superman flies into theaters on July 11th, 2025. Until then, stay tuned because the hype is only getting started. The long-awaited Red Sonja reboot is officially on its way, and we've just gotten an exciting update. The upcoming sword and sorcery epic has now received its R rating for strong, bloody violence, confirming that this isn't going to be a tame adventure. Even more exciting, the film has secured a U.S. distributor, Samuel Goldwyn Films LLC, bringing it one step closer to hitting screens nationwide. While fans in the UK can expect a 2025 release via Signature Entertainment, details on the U.S. rollout remain under wraps. However, Samuel Goldwyn Films president Peter Goldwyn assured fans that they won't be disappointed, promising a film that will deliver for the franchise's passionate fan base. Directed by M.J. Bassett and written by Tasha Ho, Red Sonja stars Matilda Lutz as the Fierce Warrior, alongside Robert Sheehan as the villainous Dragon the Magnificent and Wallace Day as his deadly bride, Dark Anicia. The film promises a fresh take on the character, one that moves away from the male gaze origins of past adaptations in favor of a more empowered, brutal, and action-packed vision. No official US release date has been announced yet, but one thing is clear, Red Sonja is back, and she's bloodier than ever. The Avengers are assembling once again, and Marvel just dropped a massive bombshell with the full cast reveal of Avengers Doomsday during a live stream event. Packed with fan-favorite heroes, shocking returns, and major surprises, this film is set to be one of the biggest crossovers in MCU history. Returning Avengers veterans include Chris Hemsworth, Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, Paul Rudd, Tom Hiddleston, Letitia Wright, and more. The biggest twist? Robert Downey Jr. is back, not as Iron Man, but as the film's main villain, Dr. Doom. Adding to the hype of Doomsday will mark the return of several iconic X-Men actors, including Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, James Marsden, Kelsey Grammer, Alan Cumming, and even Channing Tatum's Gambit from Deadpool and Wolverine. But that's not all. Marvel's Fantastic Four will make their Avengers debut, suiting up as Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and The Thing. With Joe and Anthony Russo returning to direct, this film's shaping up to be an epic showdown like never before. Mark your calendars. Avengers Doomsday smashes into theaters on May 1st, 2026. The Black Panther franchise is officially continuing, with Marvel Studios locking in a release date for the highly anticipated third installment. Following the emotional passing of Chadwick Boseman, Wakanda Forever saw Letitia Wright's Shuri take up the mantle, and it looks like her journey as Wakanda's protector is far from over. According to industry insider Daniel Richtman, Black Panther 3 is scheduled to hit theaters in February 2028, placing it between Avengers Secret Wars and the rumored Mutant Saga. Ryan Coogler is set to return as director, with Wright expected to reprise her role as Shuri. However, speculation is mounting that Marvel could reintroduce T'Challa via the multiverse, despite previously stating they wouldn't recast Boseman's role. Adding fuel to the excitement, Denzel Washington is reportedly attached to the film. His role remains mystery, but many fans believe he could portray the iconic X-Men villain anti-hero Magneto, especially given that Wakanda Forever introduced Namor as a mutant. Meanwhile, Avengers Doomsday will feature Letitia Wright and Tenoch Huerta, ensuring Wakanda remains a pivotal force in the MCU. With Coogler already hard at work on the script, expect more details and possible a major surprise reveal at San Diego Comic-Con later this year. The first teaser trailer for Five Nights at Freddy 2 is officially set to premiere on April 2nd, 2025 during CinemaCon. Universal Pictures has confirmed a special presentation that will showcase footage from their upcoming film, and highly anticipated sequel to Blumhouse's 2023 hit will be among the highlights. The movie itself is scheduled to be released in theaters on December 5th, 2025, continuing the terrifying legacy of the franchise. Filming for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 began in the fall of 2024 in Louisiana, marking another collaboration between Blumhouse Productions and Scott Cawthorne Productions. In October 2024, the first teaser poster was revealed featuring the character Toy Freddy with the number 2 and the official release date. As the second installment in the Five Nights at Freddy's film series, the sequel is expected to expand upon the eerie and suspenseful world introduced in the first movie. Now, with production in full swing, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is set to bring even more animatronic mayhem to audiences. Whether or not it follows the direct storyline of the second game, or it takes creative liberties, remains to be seen. But given the franchise's deep lore and devoted fan base, anticipation is already sky high for the next chapter in this chilling saga. Netflix has officially ordered an 8-episode live-action Scooby-Doo series, marking the first time the beloved movie franchise will be adapted for television in live action. The series will explore the origins of Mystery Inc. and how Scooby-Doo and his friends Shaggy, Daphne, Velma, and Fred first came together to solve their earliest supernatural case at summer camp. This modern reimagining introduces Shaggy and Daphne as old friends, while Fred is the new kid and Velma brings her scientific mind to the group. Originally created by Hanna-Barbera in 1969, Scooby-Doo has remained one of pop culture's most enduring franchises, spanning animated films, theatrical films, and specials. Despite its many adaptations, this will be the first time Scooby-Doo gets a serialized live-action treatment. The show promises to delve into a more eerie, character-driven mystery, as the soon-to-be famous Great Dane puppy may have been a witness to a supernatural murder. The group's first case at Camp Ruby Spears threatens to unravel dark secrets, pulling the young sleuths into a chilling nightmare. With its mix of nostalgia, mystery, and fresh perspective on the origins of the iconic characters, Netflix's Scooby-Doo live-action series is poised to become a must-watch for longtime fans and new audiences alike. Which upcoming project has you the most excited? Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Avengers Doomsday, Black Panther 3, or Netflix's live-action Scooby-Doo series? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for all the latest updates on your favorite movies and TV shows.